friends, welcome back to the Coastal Vlogger channel, and for today we have our second kitchen series, that is homemade pani puris. So I have got all the requirements here. So these are smashed potatoes which is required, and then we have onion, and then we have this sweet mixture for pani puri. It's made from dates, and then we have this mixture which is very necessary for the pani puri. So I do it from a ready-made thing, that is the Everest pani puri masala. So the Everest pani puri masala, you get the instructions how to prepare this paste. So no need to have any requirements like this masala already consists substances like dry mango, black salt, mint leaves, then black pepper, dry ginger, tamarind and all that stuff. So no requirement of adding those extra things. And next we have to see what is like how you make a pani puri. So we get this is ready made. So this comes like your chapati these days, ready made chapatis. You just have to fry this. The frying tutorial I'll show you to you in a minute now. So this is not so costly. You get around more than 100 pieces for just this is 500 grams, just 90 rupees. So it's available in the market, and this is good for health also, because the water is safe. You know that you're taking it from the AquaGuard, and the mixtures are all homemade dates and all the other stuff. Not homemade dates, sorry. Dates are like good quality. So what I meant by these dates which you get from the shops these days. So these are hygienic dates. So apart from the dates, we'll just explain to you about the mixture. So for this we use dates, then a little bit of water and tamarind. So the mixture of and of course salt is very important. So you have to add salt for this. And then we make this mixture with not much amount of water actually, so please don't add too much of water. Then coming to this, we have here green peas. So first we have to soak green peas for at least 24 hours. Apart from that, keeping aside the green peas, we have to take coriander, then pudina and green chili, and then we have to make a mixture by adding salt again in this place also. So this and another important thing, we have to add this masala to this. So not more than 2 teaspoons I feel is required for this. So we'll now I'll just show you. And before that, I also forgot, here in this place we use the mixer to mix it actually. So the paste, after it gets ready, you have to then put the soaken green peas, and then the mixture will be ready, and then again little bit of water. So now we'll come to the frying part of the pani puri. So this is the same pellets which we used earlier. Regarding this, they will be of this shape, which will turn like that later, and it becomes like this. You can see here we have already prepared many. So that is how we make this. So friends, now I have taken a big now I have taken a very big pani puri here, which we have just fried. So it's one of the biggest here. So first you have to make a hole in this. So making hole is simple, just put your finger, because this is not the another one which you get there in the market. This is a ready-made fillet one. So for this, first you have to add this red colored chutney, because this makes the base thick. It doesn't leak out. Usually many people I have observed, they just put the green chutney and then it just leaks out because this gets soaking wet. So we'll add this red chutney inside. Slowly, around 2 spoons is more than sufficient. Then we have this chutney. This is made with cooked green peas actually. And for this, to make this, you have to add the coriander and pudina chutney. Now if we add this a little bit, you can add even the green peas directly. Then you can add a bit of onion. You can add this in the first place also, no problem. Then I prefer a bit of smashed potato. And then if you want, you can add little extra onion again in the top. So now I'll just taste it, how it tastes. This is big. So it's really good. The green chutney must be made spicy with green peas because it gives more taste for this. So it's really good. And then the red chutney is made sweet with the help of dates, so that more taste and flavor comes. Smashed potato is required for getting a very thick taste, or you can say it helps to crunch the pani puri more nicely. And onion, of course, very important. So I already showed you just the pani puri masala. You get it from Everest, and other brands also is available, MTR and all. Then you have this pani puri pellets, so that also is very useful. And of course, most important, the dates for the red chutney, because you cannot prepare the red chutney anywhere else without the dates, because the dates, first of all, on its own gives good and sweet taste to it. So it's very important you have it. So friends, I have shown you how to prepare the pani puri. In the future, maybe I'll show you some other more kitchen stuff, since lockdown 4.0 is going on, so we are still stuck at home throughout the day. So I'll make more kitchen series videos. I hope you like this video, so please like, subscribe and comment on my videos. And if you have any requests or any comments regarding some other videos, and of course to the Innova fans, I have got a series of questions regarding your the cost of the Innova getting ready. So right now it's in the showroom. Once it comes back, I'll explain it in detail to you all. So for now, signing off.